Well, hi, Nick. I know we asked you this when you faced the Steelers 2 weeks ago, but now that you're actually going back to Pittsburgh, where you suffered the actual injury, does this game have any more emotional impact for you, or are you heading into it with any more feeling than you might normally?
Uh, I don't think so. It's just it's an divisional game. So for me, that's enough for me to get excited about. But I'll be lying if I say it's not what I haven't thought about it. And going back to that place where it happened last year. But besides that, I'm all excited to play the Steelers.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Cam.
Hey, Nick, I know Kevin said during the game on Sunday or Monday that you were just in the game plan. It was Jerome out there mixing it up between you two. When you're on the sideline, kind of waiting to get called back in, I know you're not a guy that asks for the ball, but what is that process like for you as you're waiting and kind of figuring out how you're going to be able to impact when you do get back out there?
I mean, whatever they need me to do, I'm ready to do, no matter what it is or what it takes.
Is there any process of, talking to the guys, waiting for that moment of, all right, you can block this way, or I can see a cut, I can see an opportunity that they're showing us there, or is it just you do what you're asked to do?
Yeah, I do what I'm asked. I don't. I don't. I try not to coach the O line. I let them do what they want to do, and I make it cut off whatever they block.
Thanks.
So we'll go to Tony.
Nick, I don't know if you watched Hard Knocks, but in it, Joe Burrow said he wants to buy a Batmobile. There's only seven of them available. Did you see it? And what do you think about that?
I didn't watch Hard Knocks, but I saw it on I think Instagram or Twitter. But that's fine. He can buy a Batmobile.
Are you interested in pursuing that?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I already have one.
All right, next we'll go to Scott.
And when you go back and watch the run game against Denver, what do you think the issues were that you weren't as successful as you guys wanted to be?
I'm not sure. Those guys did a great job. Denver did a great job of being prepared for the run. And I think most part, I guess we got in our own way. I miss some reads, and I think the biggest part is just us just need to go out there and just find a way to make it work. No matter what it looks like.
When you watch yourself, what, if anything, is missing from you being where you want to be?
Uh, I think it's just time. Just not being out there for a while, the rust, and just uh, just not playing football for a while. Maybe that's the biggest thing.
Do you have a sense of how close you are?
I have no idea. When it happens, you'll see it.
Thanks.
Next, go to Ashley.
Nick, obviously there's so much familiarity between you guys and the Steelers, but just seeing them 2 times in 3 weeks, and I know Kevin's mentioned this, like little things can change. I know defensively they'll probably have Highsmith back and things like that, but how is that familiarity when it's a short week and you're seeing them for the second time in 3 weeks?
I mean, it does help to be familiar. Just we played them 2 weeks ago, and it does help just because it's a shorter week for us. But when we play them twice every year, we're familiar with them. We know what they want to do, and they don't shy away from it. They are who they are, and they pride themselves in that. And it's always a tough battle, a tough challenge going up against them.
Thanks.
Next, we go to Spencer.
Hey Nick, obviously you talk a lot about just how much division games mean, and in a season that hasn't gone the way you guys wanted in terms of like overarching goals, some of the bigger goals that you guys have had. This franchise hasn't swept the Steelers in a season since 1988. Just what would it mean for you guys to pull that off and beat the Steelers twice this year?
Uh, I was looking too far ahead. We're gonna focus on today and tomorrow, and hopefully get that one win when we do play against them. But as far as the sweep, I mean, I can't comment on that. We're just hoping to have it go out there and play our best.
Thanks, Nick.
Go back to Mary Kay.
Yeah, Nick, you mentioned at the outset that you'd be lying if you said that you hadn't thought about going back to Pittsburgh where the injury occurred. When the thought does cross your mind, what is it that comes to mind? The gratitude that you're actually going back there and getting to be able to play, or everything that you've been through since that moment, or what do you kind of think about?
Can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Now we
That's pretty
can.
much that's pretty much it. Just going back there and uh knowing how I was last year. I mean, last time I played there, everything that happened, and just being grateful that I'm able to run and play football again and move around. And I think more just the gratitude aspect of me being back there and being healthy.
And when in the moment, did the thought occur to you at all that maybe you might not make it back to this moment again?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.